All right. Testing, testing, testing. Are you guys hearing me? Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? And hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me through the mic? Can you guys hear me through the mic? And if you guys can hear me through the mic, then feel free to join in if you want. Just feel free to join in. And let me just see here as I'm looking around. Let's see if I can try to do is turn on the mic or turn off the mic. Let's see how I can test it. All right. Hopefully the mic still continues being tested exactly. Hopefully it works. And hey everybody, it is I, yours truly, me. That I'll say is that yeah, it's actually been a while to do a live stream for a while. So yeah, it's just been kind of a while exactly. And if you guys still feel free to join the stream, then yeah, just join in the live stream, man. Like feel free to join right in. And before I can say anything else, is if you guys enjoy this video on my second channel, feel free to go ahead and subscribe anytime. So feel free to subscribe exactly, and just kind of feeling free to wanting to do a live stream tonight on my second channel. I just want to be doing a live stream tonight. So if you guys can barely hear me on this live stream, this is just only a one-time thing I'm doing exactly just to kind of see if everything else is doing good on my phone right now with the stream exactly, which I'm not 100% sure exactly if you guys can hear me or not, which I'm not really sure if you guys can hear me. Oh, what's up? Yo, we got someone in the chat. Is Iron P4748. Hi. Yo, what's up, Iron P? What's up, man? And also, can you actually hear me, by the way? If you can give me a thumbs up, by the way, so that way if you can tell me if the sound is actually working. You know, if you can tell me if the sound is working, then just let me know if you can hear me exactly, which it depends on like how the signal bar goes. You know, just between the Wi-Fi thing with my phone exactly, it just might move a 3 or 2 if you can hear me exactly, which I'm not sure if you can hear me exactly, which I'm not really sure, but if you can hear me exactly, then just tell me if you can hear me, by the way, if you can actually hear me. So, yeah, if you can hear me, just tell me in the chat, by the way, because I can't be able to, like, get onto my laptop exactly, because I just can't be able to get onto that exactly, because you know, I've probably explained that issue since on my first channel thing, since I've probably explained that one, so that's probably why I can't like access into the laptop thing right now, which it does suck, but at least I'm trying to like get the live streams in a little bit. Like let's just say I'm going to like get this first one out by the way by today, and then probably test the sound. If it does or doesn't work, then you can just tell me exactly. So how's your day going, man? How's like your day going on, Iron P? Like it's been a while since I have like seen you for a long time. And also it's just been a while, you know, just seeing you for a long time exactly, you know, just as a person just wanting to say it's been a while just to see how you're doing so far, which for me exactly I've been doing pretty okay so far. Right now exactly I've been doing pretty well so far, you know, just in the new rental I'm just in right now. So you know, I'm just doing good so far. I'm just been chilling around exactly and just been vibing around as usual and per-usual. And yeah, that's what I recently been doing so far. So that's what I wanted to say. And oh yeah, as I did wanted to say again exactly is that you know, I do actually kind of want to like reveal like the next thing exactly that might probably be about like the characters coming back on the channel. Like for instance, like the Sonic characters coming back. Like for example, I might have to get like the plush characters coming back, which as I said before many times, I know this is just kind of a slow way to kind of get things out of the way, being a little bit slow. You know, I've really tried to kind of get videos out by the way by the way as I can, which you know, I've actually pretty much worked a little bit my butt off a little bit on some of the content videos. I've been trying to like get some tests around and get some tested a little bit with like for instance, if the plush characters aren't able to kind of react to videos exactly, then that's probably when I'm going to get like the non-plush characters to kind of like get to do their reaction stuff, and that's probably like something a little bit different as I'm probably planning to do for a bit of a long time by now, since it's been a kind of a long time to get stuff out since I've been kind of thinking carefully as possible as I can, which it's kind of been a while to get things out. So pretty much. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and check it out. Oh, have you heard that there is a new Plants vs Zombies game called Plants vs Zombies We Planted? Oh yeah, yeah, that game, that game. Oh yes, I remember that. Oh my God, I remember that. Which, I mean, bro, I was wanting to get that game on the Switch. To be honest with you, man, I was actually going to get the game on the Switch. Which, I mean, I do have to say, by the way, just to actually agree with you, Iron P, by the way, I have to agree with you, man, is that I did wish I wanted to get that game, by the way, but except I had to get the Mortal Kombat Trilogy game. I just had to get like the collection game on the Switch, which to be honest with you, I actually did got the Mortal Kombat game on my Switch exactly, which oh yeah, those were like the 19 ones I actually got on the Switch, so that's probably what I got. But the question is, I never even got Plants vs Zombies We Planted, and I'll figure out something if I'll try to get the game at the store. I mean, I probably did see a GameStop around exactly, pretty much in Nevada. I did see like a GameStop around there exactly, which. To be honest, I wish I did got the game, but hopefully we'll see what happens, and I'll try to get the game, and I'll actually try to like get the console of the game exactly of the page of like its cover exactly to get the cover of the Switch game exactly of Plants vs Zombies We Planted, and I'll at least try to play the game, and I'll at least see what I can try to play the game on, but hopefully it works pretty good, and I hope to say I'll have to agree. And we'll see what happens. Like, we'll kind of see what happens, by the way. And, oh, I just want to say, by the way, is I do kind of appreciate you, by the way, if you actually are kind of hearing me on the live stream, because, I mean, for me, it's kind of a little similar to kind of get things around, since I'm streaming on the Sonic channel, which usually it's kind of what been a while to ever get streams out these days, which I've been trying to get streams out a little bit, something like that. But so far, I've kind of been busy on my work on my second channel for a while since I've kind of been a bit busy for a while. So that's probably why I didn't get streams out, by the way. And I know it's just a little difficult to kind of get around, but at least I'm trying to like get things back to the same way as the progress, being like a bit at the average of normal of the progress. But so far, it's just that I have to push through a little bit of the slow progress thing to kind of get things a little bit done. But it probably won't be too expected to kind of get things done, just to get things a little bit unexpected. But I actually do want to appreciate you, by the way, for like coming in the live stream. And yeah, really appreciate you, man. I actually will give you 100% thumbs up that you're the only one in the live stream. I really appreciate it, man. Really do. I actually really do appreciate you, dude. I really do. So, anyways, yeah, as I say again, I hopefully would love to say exactly is if you are still enjoying the live stream, then yeah, I actually appreciate it. Totally appreciate it. And as in for the top fans, let me go ahead and check this out. And the top fans say is that Iron P 4748 has 50 XP first place. Nice. All right, that is awesome. Very amazing. Absolutely amazing. And oh yeah, for what I was watching on my TV, by the way, is that I was watching YouTube earlier on my TV exactly. I was watching is that I was watching the Mario Kart Wii exactly, but this time it has like a CTGP the thing exactly that has like the custom tracks thing I was watching exactly like I was like watching the whole thing exactly for like a lot of minutes. Like recently, like a lot of minutes. But I was kind of figuring out, I was like, wait, how many tracks were even those on? Like those are like really interesting. Like I never even heard of it, but I think it's just a bit of like a way you can custom tracks and stuff, which is unique and pretty well interesting, but I never even heard of it before, which I never even got like to start with all of that, but that's just kind of interesting, it's kind of very interesting. like full on pretty interesting. So, as I can say how everything's doing with me exactly, that I have to say that everything's doing pretty natural and everything's doing pretty good at least, which it's pretty good and stuff. I've just been hanging around. That's just what been kind of doing so far this kind of day exactly. I've been hanging around exactly. And oh, I actually do want to like let everyone else know and get updated a little bit that there is going to be a snippet that the plush characters might come back exactly in videos again. It's just that it is going to be a good thing that the characters might be able to come back exactly, but this time I might be able to kind of use my phone to use as a recording right now, which normally I would use the laptop, but I probably can't right now because unknown pity reasons for why it won't let me back in exactly. So that's kind of why I'm kind of stuck with that right now. But the good news is, at least for everyone right now, is that the good thing is, at least there's going to probably be some good news coming around soon. Hopefully, as the laptop will finally let me access the videos again, that I can finally hop on in and just get content back exactly what I was been doing for the entire stuff. I was finally wanting to get things done besides being unfinished, but I guess we'll have to kind of see what happens and see where this goes because I mean for me I've just been like wanting to kind of figure things out a little bit and see what I can do by any chance and try to get things more personally done exactly. And also the good news too, by the way, I was mentioning about season 4 earlier was about the Knuckles plush season exactly. That was like season 4 was that oh my god. Season 4 by the way is going to be coming out pretty soon around this year of 2026 and 2027, which it does mean by the way that there is going to be a season 4 coming soon, as I'm going to attend to kind of release it exactly, which I'm not sure how I might be able to release it exactly, which things are going to be a little slow around the house a little bit for me to kind of deal with, but all I'm going to say is that how season 4 is going to like go a little quicker exactly is if I have to like give myself some time and borrow myself some time to kind of get season 4 out because it's just kind of been a while to kind of actually get a season out, by the way, since, oh, it's been for a long, 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 long time. It's just been for a long time. Ever since I've ever gotten like season 3 done. Like, seriously. Hopefully, I'll try my best to get the season 4 out with my second channel that has included to be with Knuckles, which I hope that we'll see what really goes with Knuckles exactly, which for example, and for exactly the way I'm gonna probably say exactly is I hope that I'll do my best to get season 4 out by possibly by any means to get season 4 out on the second channel because I mean I'm gonna probably have to work on a lot of episodes to kind of air some of them out on the fourth channel and we'll be attending to kind of release more of the episodes. I'll try my hardest to get and also we'll get thumbnails too to get each single thumbnail on there so that way we'll continue more episodes and more stuff coming around of this year, 2026, and 2027 by next year and this year that I'm trying at least to get somewhere to get some videos and content done. So that way I might have to test some of the videos out by the way, just I don't know how to kind of start with how this is going to kind of go down a little bit, but I guess we're going to kind of see what happens, unfortunately, since I really don't know, man. I'm just wanting to kind of figure that out exactly. So I actually am going to give a shout out to Iron P, by the way, for actually joining the live stream. I really appreciate Iron Lun to be, Iron P, not Iron Lun. Yeah. Sorry, I meant to say Iron P. Meant to say Iron P. Meant to say that. So, as I do kind of want to say again exactly, I was meant to say Iron P. Meant to say Iron P. So, anyway, I just want to go ahead and make this as a quick version of the season 4 of how I'm going to try to get things out for season 4 is that the only way for season 4 to get released exactly is because I'm going to try at least to kind of see where this goes in season 4, but we'll see what happens. And also, if the stream is not letting me actually have the volume to be setting up, by the way, which I do intend to say I was probably putting the volume up exactly because I actually do have the volume up. So, for those who can tell me, by the way, by saying is like, Oh, is your stream actually getting like some volume or something? Because, well, for me, I'm trying to figure it out myself too, exactly, because I don't know how the connection bars are going to hit exactly. They usually hit 3, 2, or hit a lot higher exactly, which who knows? I've been trying to figure it out like a couple times ago since I've been doing on my first channel to do a live stream on the phone thing, which that's what I've been kind of working on exactly. So, not really kind of expecting how I was going to get that out exactly, but I was at least trying to actually try my hardest to kind of talk a little bit, but I guess the problem is I was trying to figure it out earlier myself, so that's probably why. Like that's probably why I've been trying to figure it out the entire way about it. So trust me, it's a little new for me to kind of like have some volume on the phone a little bit just to kind of have me for talking exactly, which it's been a while, you know. It's been like fully been a while since I haven't done a live stream on the second channel. Ever since probably around a little bit like last year or maybe still yet this year probably, but yeah, it's just been a long time. It's been kind of a long time, but it's just been for a while and a long time. And oh yeah, as how I'm gonna probably be mentioning the fact about like, you know, when I can get Sonic and Knuckles to make an announcement, by the way, to actually get a season 4 to kind of be mentioned about is the fact how I'm gonna kind of mention how season 4 is gonna go down is just that it's gonna probably still be 2026, and it's probably be next year of 2027. That will probably be the goal point that it might probably be in the goal. However, is I probably need like my recording stuff to kind of be, you know, for example, to kind of be splitting around exactly and just kind of move all that around. Like, for example, like I do have an extra room exactly where I can make content over there exactly. And, you know, I've been wanting to kind of get most of those stuff out by the way and kind of spread the characters around and just move them in their directed orders a little bit just to kind of know where I'm going to have to go on with this exactly. But it's gonna, like I said again, it's gonna kind of be a slow progress thing for me just to kind of get things around. So I know it really does have a bit of a different way of saying is like it's kind of actually gonna be a while to kind of get things separated around, you know, just to like get separated and stuff. So, anyway, as I can tell you guys, the good news is that we're all excited for season 4 because I mean, season 4 is just gonna be like a long time, you know? I mean, I've never even gotten a season out since season 4 to get that done, which, you know, I've been kind of expecting to get like a bit of the parts, a little bit of season 4. For example, like a bit of reminders exactly of like the upcoming season 4 stuff, which I think Knuckles is going to be like the character that's going to probably be in season 4 that will present season 4, which of course it's going to be the same dialogue and it's going to be like every character, but there's going to probably be like a new villain in town that might probably stop the heroes, which is a little different. So it's going to kind of be a little different. So that's just what I have to say right now. And if you guys are excited for like more stuff coming out, by the way, until my laptop finally, and I mean sincerely, finally, to get access in the laptop again. It means I'll finally make some content again and push the content in and finally get them rolling, which it's going to be a good thing for everyone right now since it's going to be a good thing for everybody. So, if you guys are excited for the good news to come to happen exactly, then yes, it is going to be some good news. And I do kind of intend to plan more videos coming right now, which I do intend to actually might reveal a snippet on the video. I might be able to get a video out exactly by the time I might be able to get that out exactly, which you know, let's just say it's going to kind of be a while to kind of get a snippet out a little bit just to show you guys the characters are going to actually come back to the channel now, which means it's going to be a good thing after the test is going to be over. Like, for example, the first test is the A, and then the B is the second test for the characters to come back. So, in order for like the reaction videos to kind of be done and the gaming stuff to be done, it means that, however, it's going to be played on different tests with most likely how everything else is going to go down. So we're just going to have to say we're going to have to find out and see what happens. And at least I'm excited for like a lot of good things to continue to happen this year or something, or probably like maybe this year or next year exactly for whatever's going to happen is because I'm getting a lot of things to come on, like returning to come on back, for example. Like, for instance, like my gaming stuff, let's just say, I don't know, basically, just to say that most of the. Most of the games exactly of whatsoever exactly is the consoles that I think the consoles are gonna kind of be like turned on exactly. Like, I don't know how am I gonna like get all the consoles to be turned on exactly, which of course they all have to kind of be a in a plug exactly. They might have to be like in a plug since I've been kind of working on that recently. Which the only good news for now, I can turn on the Wii U because I mean the Wii U is like the only one that probably works around a little bit. Because I mean, for the Wii example, I think the Wii has not been tested on the TV for a while, and so is the so is the Xbox and the PS4, which, to tell you guys the good news right now, that the PS4 actually is going to be tested as well as the Xbox. That will probably be first to be example, which, to be honest exactly, I actually am pretty lucky to kind of show you guys a bit of like the consoles I do have right now, which is pretty cool to be honest. So let me go ahead and stand up and I'll kind of show you guys the the consoles for a second. So give me a second while I stand up for a minute. So give me a sec. All right. Give me a second. All right. So here you go. So there's my consoles, everybody. Like there's my consoles right here. So basically I have most of these right here is I do have the Wii U, Xbox, and of course the 3DS and the PS4. And of course, finally, is my Switch right over there. So that's pretty sick. So, yeah, that's pretty much the good news I want to show you guys right now for what I recently got exactly. Is that I usually got most of these right now since I know they have not been plugged for a while. But for now, I'm going to probably just let you guys know that most of those games are going to come back and turn on exactly for like the good news that's going to come back and pretty much more good stuff to come to happen exactly like this year or next year exactly. That's still gonna probably be tested, and also that's just the good news so far. That yeah, it's pretty good. And oh yeah, I do want to mention too exactly about the iPads. That I do have the iPads right now. I basically have two iPads, which is pretty sick in my opinion. Which is pretty sick. So, if you guys think it's pretty sick, by the way, then I'll agree. It is pretty sick. And I'll be honest too that the iPads are pretty cool. Like, the iPads are very legit amazing right now. Like, they're pretty good. Like, so far, they have been really good, exactly. And for an example, I do kind of want to mention about the Wii remotes exactly is that I do have the same Wii remotes that are like red, blue, black, and white, and of course the other Wii remotes that are like three, but I probably need like a fourth Wii remote anyway, which the fourth Wii remote I probably would say would probably be a different color. Like, for example, like the Wii exactly, that's like the red Wii console exactly, is I might have to probably like get a different color besides like for example, I might probably need to get something than white of the white Wii remote exactly, which I'm just kind of referring about the colors on Wii remotes these days a little bit. It's just that I probably want to like tell you guys the good news that I might be able to try at least to get a Wii remote exactly like a fourth Wii remote that probably might be able to be in the Wii, which is the red console. So that's all I wanted to show you guys that about and show you guys about the consoles that they're doing pretty well so far. They've just been outstanding a little bit, even though they have not actually been acquired to kind of get tested for a while. But I've actually tested the Wii U, and the Wii U seems pretty well doing good so far, except the TV can't probably like connect most of the games right now, which it's gonna kind of suck, but I think it has to probably be somewhere in the backside of the TV to get hooked up on that. That's probably why that it's not been turned on for a while because I've not really gotten like most of that being tested already. But I do guarantee to let you guys know that at the end of the day, the good news is that hopefully we'll get to see what kind of happens in the good side of things by seeing how the games are going to be hooked up, the games are going to be set on and all connected to go, which it's going to be awesome. And I guarantee that more gaming stuff in the future on the second channel will continue to have more gaming stuff, exactly a lot more. So hopefully, the good thing is we'll just see what happens and see where all this goes. And yeah, as I can say right now is that I hope that you guys are liking this right now on my channel, exactly, which I know it's been a while just to kind of not like get a live stream on the second channel, but I think it's kind of worth of getting a live stream out for a little while before I can test the second one exactly about the sound for those who can try to hear me on the sound, which, I'm just saying I'm just trying to test the sound so that way the sound bar could actually hear me a little bit, because I've been like wanting to kind of test things a little bit so that way it would make a lot more sense to kind of like let things just be tested. So that way the good stuff can be like tested on streams like these times right now, which I do intend to have more live streams a little bit on the second channel in the rerun, just to kind of like depend on how the bar is doing on the Wi-Fi thing is just doing good, if the Wi-Fi is doing all right or not. I'm just like wanting to kind of like test it and stuff, and that's just what I've been going through a lot of these times and a lot of these days, just to kind of get something out a little bit and see where any of that goes. So, if any of you guys have any questions in the chat, by the way, feel free to continue to say anything in the chat, by the way. And yeah, I do want to give a shout out to you, by the way. Iron P, by the way, a total good shout out for you, man. Is that I do appreciate you being on the live stream. Really appreciate it, man. Like, very appreciate it. Like, I really do again appreciate you being on the live stream. And yeah, I pretty much would say that I kind of would expect that a lot more people would join in the live stream, since, well, my first channel did got a lot of people on the live stream, and I'm like, dang, like that is pretty cool. Like, to be honest with you, man, I actually would be saying this full likely and honestly right now is that I did not expect like a lot of people joining in my first channel's live stream that I didn't expect, which I was like, this is pretty interesting and pretty natural, which, to be honest with you, man, at least it's pretty a little natural for the first time to kind of like experience a little bit with a phone, to do a live stream on the phone is just a bit of experience, and it's just been like a lot of bit of good experience to kind of figure out and stuff these times, which to kind of figure things out. Besides the laptop, which I do still tend to get the more content with the laptop still again, which I hope that everything else does go good, exactly the green light, exactly, which once the green light does happen, by the way, more content will definitely come on out, by the way, and a lot more plush characters will continue to do reaction videos again and finally get to show their faces again on the channel, which is going to be a good thing, by the way. A thumbs up is a good thing, which is going to be a very good thing. So I do expect to kind of get that stuff kind of back a little bit, just to kind of bring it back in the new side of 2026 and 2027, by the way, to kind of get all of that to go and get all that ready. So that way I won't have to like face the same problem on the laptop that's gonna like tell me by saying is like, oh, you have to sign in a verification thing, which trust me, I just didn't really expect why it just tells me that, but I have to say I just have to kind of like go along with the thing I have to go along with stuff right now, which it still sucks. I guarantee 100% I know it does suck, but for me right now, at least hopefully by the end of the day that everything else gets 100% completion, by the way, and everything else gets like pretty well done, exactly. For instance, like the new recording studio, the next room is like, for me exactly, I have like a lot of characters in the, for example, I have like a lot of characters, exactly. I have like a lot of characters in the studio room that I actually do have in the extra room, by the way, that I have like a lot of characters that I think a lot of characters might be able to kind of be moving a little bit, since I might have to figure where that's going to go. But in the meantime, we're just going to have to see what's going to happen for the good side and a lot of the good things to happen, which, I really do want to see good things happening too, which I actually been praying and hoping for good things too, which I do actually want to see. Hopefully, the good stuff is going to come around, and I hope to kind of expect to see anything coming around, which I do hope to see where this is going to lead, anyways. But For now, exactly, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up anyway. So if you guys can definitely hear me in the live stream, then please give me the thumbs up and give me the thumbs up in the chat if you guys can say yes, yet you guys can hear me, or if you guys can give me a thumbs up, that would be awesome. But again, if you guys couldn't hear me, just give me a side thumbs up, by the way. Just give me like this kind of side right here. But if you guys can't hear me, then just let me know so that way I'll be able to figure it out exactly, which, I probably might have to explain a little bit about how the sound's going to be tested a little bit, which I'm not too familiar and sure how the sound's going to work, but I do try to say to get the stuff out with the sound so that way the sound doesn't like really kind of bother me exactly, but I do really want to kind of say that I hope the sound is going to be all right, which I do hope the sound's going to be all right and stuff, and yeah, that's just kind of what I want to say right now. But anyways, this being said, otherwise, is if you guys enjoy this live stream, please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified as always. And yeah, I also want to go ahead and take a look. Oh, it said I just watched Team Fortress videos and they're funny to watch. Oh, I know, right? Seriously, I know, right? They're actually pretty funny. Like they've always been pretty funny. To be honest with you, by the way, Iron Lund, I mean Iron P. I have to say, by the way, that oh yeah, that I think to say otherwise, I think that Team Fortress videos have been pretty hilarious lately. They've been always been hilarious, which I do kind of tend to kind of bring that back a little bit on my second channel, which I do kind of wish I would want to bring those back, but unfortunately, I just have to use my phone now since I can't access the laptop now, which it stinks otherwise, but I do kind of wish to kind of make more YouTube shorts again and a lot more good stuff coming around in the future just to kind of like get everything else done and get everything else like all stored up to go, which is a good news by the way. Like very good news exactly. Like thumbs up, which I've actually just have to say that yeah, the Team Fortress videos have been pretty funny and they've actually been hilarious, which I mean, seriously, I've actually watched a lot of Team Fortress videos on my TV. I've actually watched it through my TV and yeah, I actually kind of laughed to most of that. It was kind of pretty funny. So it was pretty dang funny. It was actually pretty funny. And oh yeah, as I was going to kind of say is that yeah, I've actually wanted to say that the Team Fortress stuff are pretty funny to be honest. They've always been that pretty funny. And however, with the content on that exactly, I'm not sure how that's going to kind of be tested on the laptop, but I do attend to kind of like bring those back on the second channel and pretty much have reactions on those too, which is either it's going to be non-Sonic plush characters or originally just Sonic plush characters that can react to those videos again, which to be honest with you, I probably might have to get the voices to continue to get back on the voices, which I actually wanted to say I was going to get Hammer Kirby to kind of do another reaction, but unfortunately, my laptop had to be stupid on me or for some reason, which I'm not too sure if I was going to like kind of check on the recent last time I've actually gotten like some characters to do reaction videos, which were just something that I just didn't expect. But as for now, ladies and gentlemen, that I hope to say that my hope my voice doesn't get too dry a little bit, which I've actually been trying to like not talk as fast, but try to talk as slow as I can without not talking about too fast. So that's kind of why I just wanted to see if like it's kind of while I've actually been talking for a while on this stream for about like 34 minutes exactly on the stream. So to be honest with you, I wanted to say this question to you, Iron P, if you can type the word saying yes, if you can hear me exactly, which, yeah, I really do kind of want to say if you can hear me or not, then just feel free to type in the chat if you can do that, by the way, so that way it kind of would help a little bit with like how the sound's going, because I kind of wanted to like see if the sound's doing okay or the sound's not doing okay, because I mean I've been wanting to kind of figure that out myself and kind of figure what's going on with the sound recently. So if you can type saying the word yes or no, that's totally natural since I've been wanting to kind of like see if the sound's all right, and if the sound's okay, then that's kind of what I want to kind of ask. So yeah. So anywho, but any chance right now, if you guys do again enjoy this video, is that yeah, I actually would have to expect that maybe kind of next time we might probably get more people in the live stream next time, which hopefully next time, and hopefully we'll see what happens exactly, because I've been kind of actually been seen on my second channel lately, and oh my god, I was like seeing my second channel for a minute, and of course I saw a few subs that were going down all the way at 760 755. I was like, wait, what? I thought we were at 760 subscribers. Like I thought we were at 760. I was like, what? Where was my subscribers going? Like, where do they go? I mean, where did my subscribers go? Like, seriously, I don't know what was going on with that. I mean, for some reason, I just don't really get it exactly on sometimes that I have to say that either A, that I've been trying to get some videos out, or I know that people have been like pretty impatient with content, most likely for me to get content out for something like that. But all I'm saying is like, yeah, I do kind of wish for the same way, and I wish for the same reason that most of the things that hopefully that some subscribers can stay up besides kind of staying down, because I do kind of want to see like more subscribers going up for some reason because I've been actually do kind of wish to have 800 subscribers on the second channel, which I was like, man, imagine my second channel actually getting 800 subscribers. Like, that was like pretty crazy. Like, that would be very insane. That would be the next level moving on. Like, that'll be like the next level moving right in, just like the next level, just to kind of reach the 800 subscribers, which it is pretty nuts to get, and I know it's pretty hard to kind of reach up to that, but some other day and some other time I'll hopefully will actually say the question, by the way, is I try my best and try mostly my best to continue to make more content on the second channel. It's just been a long time, which live streams is one of them, and I might have to be able to get live streams back because I know that most people would want me to get live streams by saying is like, "Oh, where's your live streams at, man? You need to get your live streams out." Well, yes, I'm actually am going to get live streams out, but the problem is, but exactly, it depends on the sound with the signal bar, which I'm not lying. I'm just saying it's true that it depends on how the Wi-Fi works exactly to see if there's no like lags or anything, like no problem exactly. By saying is like unexpected, not to have like any lag or anything, or have unexpected no sound that doesn't appear from the speaker or anything. Which I actually am using the microphone that I'm using that is turned on right now. Besides when I turned it off in the beginning, I tried testing it and it seemed to kind of do okay. So that's probably why I've been wanting to kind of go on about that. So, that's all I wanted to say. So, as of now, ladies and gentlemen, that I will probably try to get a live stream tomorrow exactly. That might probably be able to be with a sound test a little bit. Like, I think I might be able to get a sound test a little bit by actually doing a snippet live stream a little bit, having like, I don't know, maybe like 1 minute or something, or maybe like 50 seconds or something to get the snippet in or something like that. But, as I'm going to say right now, I'm definitely am going to kind of end the live stream. And I wanted to say is that, it's been like the longest time to ever get a live stream out. It's been like the longest time and ever to get a live stream out. So it is pretty true, and it's pretty most likely true. So that's all I can say, anyways. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, this is yours truly to say that my name is, well, that that well, mostly my name right now is definitely is Golden Devin-Foxy remastered, or should I say Devin-Foxy remastered. That's probably my like either which one of the names that's probably on right now on my second channel. So I guess that's probably why I can say that. But anyways, this is Devin-Foxy remastered speaking, and I will see you guys absolutely next time in the next video. Take care, everyone. Have an awesome time and have an amazing day. And I wish to say, for most likely, that the live stream is coming tomorrow, that I will be able to test the live stream tomorrow, and hopefully for the best to see if the live stream will do all right. But at the end of the day, we're going to have to kind of expect to see what happens, and I'll pretty much be sure to test to see how the sound's going to go tomorrow. But if the sound's good, then the sound's good. But if the sound isn't, then that's not a good sign. So, as I could probably will be ending the live stream right now, and we'll kind of play through this live stream that right now that I might be able to play through the live stream to see if any sound's actually working. But if the sound isn't working, I'll say is like, ah, damn, like rip. I'll just put like an RIP on it. And, if the sound does good or not, then I'll try at least to put it on there. But anyway, as for now, ladies and gentlemen, that I am going to get going, and I will definitely see you guys absolutely in the next video. Take care, everyone. Have an awesome time, an amazing day, and I will get to yet see you guys absolutely in the next video. Signing right on out. Thank you for watching this live stream, and I will see you guys later and next time. Thank you, and adios. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys later and next time. Signing right on out. Oh, I gotta use my finger first. Silly me. Gonna put my finger on the X first. But anyway, that being said, see you next time. See you tomorrow. I will see you guys next time. See you later and goodbye.